Hey y'all, what's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. I was gonna do a part three. Sorry, I'm delaying. Everything is just things get so crazy, and I just don't feel good a lot of days. Um, so when I did wake up and I realized that when my daughter told me that I had been in a wreck, I just learned a lot of things along the way there, and I think my brain still wasn't doing too good. Um, I think what was the worst, besides just being crushed and being in so much pain, is knowing that my kids had to see things that they should never have seen, had to make decisions that they never should have to make. Not at least not this point in our lives. But when I learned that, you know, I how they even found out was that I didn't pick up my 4-year-old grandson from daycare. Or he was at school. He's in pre-K, and he lived with me then. And I took him to school, and I dropped him off, and I picked him up every day. And but when I didn't pick him up that day, sorry, this is emotional. Um, that's when my family knew something was wrong, and all I could picture was his little 4-year-old self sitting there, not knowing why Grandma wasn't there to pick him up. And then it was, weeks before I got to see him again. But I just kept picturing his little self sitting there. And he didn't understand, and nobody knew. Nobody knew till they called and said I had picked him up. And then everybody was calling around, and they found me at the hospital. But, he's 4 years old. He didn't understand why Grandma wasn't there. Grandma was always there. Always there. And that was really the hardest part of everything. I don't, it just crushed me. It crushes me still to this day to know that, he was sitting there waiting on me. And the decisions that my children had to make, spontaneously, back to back hard decisions, blood transfusions, all that. So I'm going to post a video, I think, in the next one. Of the actual wreck, so that you guys can see what I went through before I went through everything I went through. Alright, sorry y'all, didn't mean to get emotional, but I love you guys, and I hope everybody has a great day, okay?